Hi, this is Terry Lee, and this video is downloading and organizing your digital kits. Now this video starts from where the video that I made called Purchasing from Etsy, where that video left off. Now to do this tutorial, you're going to need a zip program for unzipping your files that you download, and one that I recommend is by a shampoo, and their web address, which there's going to be a link below, but I'll give it to you again and it'll be on the screen, is ashampoo.com. Okay, you need to be on your download page at your Etsy shop that when you purchased, or at Etsy, not your Etsy shop, and then have a basic knowledge of Windows 10. If you're using a Mac, some of the basics will probably be the same, but I don't have a Mac, so I don't know to tell you, how to do it different. So what we're going to do first is we're going to download these files, but we're going to organize them as we download them so we know where they are. Okay, so first we're going to click on download. She says confidently. Okay, now you want to navigate. I'm going to do it this way, over here on the left to the drive that you want to save the files on. Then you're going to create a new folder and you're going to name it Etsy. Now I have one named Etsy, so I'm going to call this Etsy 2 since we're just doing this for example. Hit the enter key, then the enter key again. Now you'll see by looking up here, you're on the drive you selected and you're in the new folder you made called Etsy 2. Now I want you to make a new folder, and I want you to call it whatever the name of the person is that you purchased it from. So mine was from Janie B. Hit enter, and then enter, and then now I want you to ignore my Prime Pictures notification. Thank you. And now we're going to make a folder called Birds to save all of these zip files in. Alright, so make a new folder, and I'm just going to call it Birds. Well, let's call it Birds Journal Kit, because that's what I would do if I were doing it for reals. So then hit enter, and then enter again, and look, now you have organized this already on a drive, sorted by Etsy purchases, from Janie B, and in a folder for the kit that you purchased named Birds Journal Kit. Now you're going to click Save. Don't worry, you only have to do that once. Then download. Now when this opens, it's going to be in the correct folder. You see we're already here with the zip file number 1. This is zip file number 2. You don't need to change the names, leave them the same. Click Save. And we'll do the third one. I did one with multiple zip files on purpose, just in case you're wondering. Okay, and then click Save. Okay, now we're going to minimize this, and it doesn't matter, I'll leave that open. Alright, now we're going to go to Windows Explorer, and we're on the drive, Elements G, that's the drive I saved it on. There's my real Etsy folder. So here's Etsy 2, double click. There's the Janie B folder, double click, and the Bird Journal Kit, double click. Alright, so now we're going to extract each of these. In other words, from being zipped up in a zip file, we're going to create a folder with the individual files in it from the zip file. So you're going to right click, and you're going to extract to and the name of the zip file. And the reason we're going to do that is it will create a folder with the same name as the zip file with all the files in it. You'll see here in just a second. Now this program, this free program, works great. It just takes a smidge to open the first time, or the first, each time you use it the first time. So when I go to unzip 2 and 3, it'll open right away. Not really sure why it's that way, but it is. There it goes. It's funny, I'm looking at a little bug running around on the screen of my computer. I have bugs. I have a bug. I'm going to right click again and click on the option to extract to the same name as the zip file. Now you'll see you have a folder here now with the same name as that first zip file. Okay, now you've got a folder with the same name as the second. Right click and extract. And if you do it this way, you'll never not be able to find your files again. I promise. Right now, to see the files inside the folder, now that they're all unzipped, you just double click. And on this one, you're going to double click again. I didn't realize it was divided into subfolders. Now these are all the pages, but these are only one of 3 folders worth of pages. Now, in order to not have to go, let me show you again. In order not to have to go, well, I wonder what's in this folder, and have to go double click, and then only see, what, 8 of them? What you're going to do is you're going to click on the first one, you're going to hold down the shift key, and then click on the last one, and that selects everything in between. On any of these pictures, you're going to right click, and you're going to scroll down to copy, and you're going to go all the way up to this top level, and right click and then click paste, and there's all those pictures. I'm going to do the same thing with folder 2. Shift and then left click, right click, select copy, go all the way back up here, or you can just click back. Alright, and then we're going to right click and select paste. You can see the pictures we put in the first time. Now look, we almost have the whole kit's worth of pictures all in one place that we can see all at once. Double click, left click, hold down the shift key, left click, right click, select copy, go back up here, right click, and select paste. Not paste shortcut, but paste. Now you have all of the files in this kit in one place that you can look at. Now I'd like you to think about this. And what if you have more than one kit from Janie B, which I do. I have probably 20 of hers. So what you want to do at this point is you want to rename them, because we're going to put them all in one, a copy of them. We're going to put a copy of them, let me say that again, because we've got our originals zipped up in the zip file. So it doesn't matter what we do here, we can always unzip it again and get them back. Okay? They're safe in their zip files. Okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to rename them. So click the first one, hold down the shift key, click the last one of the pictures, go back to the very first one, right click on it, select rename, and then type in bird journal kit, and then hit enter. We'll push enter. You don't have to hit it. It'll work. Now you'll notice that these are all named Bird Journal Kit, but they're all numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way through 29. Alright, so now we're going to click the first one, shift, click the last one again, right click, copy, go all the way up to the Janie B folder, and then right click, select new folder. Now that automatically popped up. I didn't have to click on anything. Name this folder 000 all, ALL, and then enter, enter, right click, and paste. Now we have a copy of all those pictures in here, and you're thinking, well, geez, Terry, we had them all in there too, in the other one. Okay, yes, we did. But what if you want to see all of the pictures you've got from Janie B, from all the journals, all in one place, which can happen because you can mix and match from kit to kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my real Janie B folder, hold your hats, I'm going to scroll down here, and this one named Circus, I'm going to, oops, what am I doing here? I'm going to copy. See, that's why it's important to get your cursor right over the name, not just in this area. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to ours. So we got our bird journal kit. I'm going to paste this in as if I had downloaded it, which I did once, but I'm not going to go through all that again. And now if I double click in here, you can see I have all my zip files, my folders, and my pictures, right? So I'm going to click once here, go down here, hold down my shift key, and then I'm going to copy. Oh, and guess where I'm going next? Going back to here, see my 00 all. I'm going to right click on that folder, and I'm going to select paste. We're going to go in there, double click on this, and now look what you have. You have your bird journal kit pictures and your circus pictures, and they're all numbered and they're in alphabetical order. So all your bird journal kit pictures are together, all your circus pictures are together, but when you scroll up and down you can see them all. Okay? Now if you followed me so far, which I think you have because you can see how easy this system is, you've got to review, you've got all of your bird journal kit pictures in one folder, you've got all of your circus kit pictures in one folder, and then you have all of the kit pictures in the all folder. The reason we named it with 3 zeros first is so that when you open the Janie B folder, that all folder is always at the top. It's always going to be the first one because it starts with 000 in the alphabet. Okay? So now comes the fun. This is the bonus area. You can stop here if you don't want to go one more. You don't want to go down the rabbit hole one more time. I'm going to right click. Okay. And I'm going to select new, and I'm going to go up here to folder. I'm going to call this one 000 backgrounds. Now you're going to think I'm crazy, but the backgrounds of a lot of different kits can be used together, like this one from the circus kit. Let me put it on one size larger. Let's do extra large. So see, you can't really see, well, you could one step back, but for the backgrounds, like this bird journal kit one, maybe you could use it with your circus. Maybe not. They're a little bit different. But let's say you could use the blue one, maybe, with the circus. There's a lot of blue. Alright, so let's go back to the large icons. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll to the top on the first background picture. We're just doing the backgrounds. You're going to click on it, Then you're going to hold down the control key and click on the other background pictures as you come along to them. Now that's a double printed sided journal page, but it could also be a background page because it's solid. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the flow, go with that. Actually I'm not. If you change your mind, don't left click on any one file without holding down the control key, or it will deselect all the ones you've selected. So let's hold down the control key and let's decide we don't want to use that one. So you see that unselected it. So now let's hold down the control key and let's say this background, that background, that background, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, we're going to right click. We're going to select copy. Let's go up here. Let's double click on backgrounds. Let's right click and select paste. Now we have all of our background pictures in a folder. So now you can look and see and mix and match your backgrounds between the kits. Normally the other, I just left clicked somewhere away and so that it deselected them. I don't normally sort the picture files. I leave them all in the all folder. See, this way I never have to go back in here and dig around and try to find the picture I wanted out of the bird journal kit or the circus kit, or like in my folder. This is before I got this awesome method, so that's why these folders are unzipped outside of the, like this one is like the way I just showed you, circus these. So this is my new method. But why would I want to have to go through every single folder? Look at all the folders here, which is probably what your folder looks like, to figure out where that picture was I was looking for, when I can double click on all and I can scroll down and all of them are in alphabetical order and numbered all the way down, and I can see what they are. So this is a much easier and much simpler method than any way that I've found to keep all these organized. So you get your Etsy folder, the person you bought it from, each kit, right? Each kit, and then all the backgrounds from all the kits, and then all the files from all the kits. Simple, easy peasy. I hope you enjoyed this video, and watch it through several times, and then watch it and pause after each step, and then you do each step, and usually by the third time of going through it will become just a habit and easy as pie, and you'll be able to do it yourself, no problemo. Okay, this is Terry Lee, and this is the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be a second for you and a day for me.